Hi everybody, it's your Army wife here in Military City, USA. Thanks for stopping on by. Welcome. Bienvenidos. If this is your first time, mucho gusto. Mi nombre es Laura. I have got a couple of Hermes items that I picked up for my birthday in June. It's a little late, but I am just not getting a chance to do this video so I can share these items. And one of them is in a color that I've been infatuated with ever since I started building my Hermes collection, and I'm so glad that they re-released it again. So let's take a peek and see what I've got to share with you. All right, amigos, let's do a bit of gem candy. A lot of people like to do scent of the day, and I have plenty of those as well, but my infatuation really, aside from luxury and bags, is watches. I'm a huge watch collector. So let's do a watch of the day, which I have on my Cartier with a pink guilloche. So you can see that. And then I just have a CZ. I do not like to pay retail for diamonds, so it's just a CZ bracelet that I use, and then of course my wedding band and some vintage jewelry, but this is an Anabec piece with labradorite. I love labradorite. And then my Tiffany & Company little pinky rings, and then this is just a cute little which way? This way, a little G for my nickname, and then of course my rose gold bracelets that you always normally see me wear. And actually this is another rose gold piece. You can see that it's almost like a white quartz with diamonds and rose gold, and then these really cute like floral, and they're like a replica of a designer, but one of the jewelers that I buy from, I think he's in Dallas. They normally have this collection, so I actually have a ring that matches it. But anyway, that's my little gem for the day. So let's get into these beautiful Hermes items that I have. And a disclaimer, I am reshooting this because I had a lot of shadows on the first take that I did, so I'm kind of redoing a little bit of it. So you might see me wearing a different top when I'm actually going to be going through some of the items that will fit in this particular purchase. So I'm going to share with you an Hermes item that I picked up, and I got this through The Real. I had been eyeing this item, wanting it for my collection when I saw the color that it was released in. And then the other item is the one that I had purchased through the store that got shipped to me. The item that you see here, this is the one that was shipped to me that my SA ordered for me. And of course, it got shipped in this huge Hermes box that you can see here. So it's always really, really cute. But my husband loves to collect these boxes and use them for just storage pieces, so I've got a ton of them. This item here, it didn't come with the ribbon, but I wanted to add something different to my collection. We went to Austin for my birthday weekend, I should say, because my husband was like, let's just go up there, see what we find for your birthday, and see if they have anything in the store. They just opened up an Hermes store here in Austin, so it's much closer to us than visiting Houston or Dallas. One of the items there that I saw when we were looking at some of the accessories for leather, since they didn't have too many bags and nothing to offer, I purchased this belt in the Hermes store back in November of 2021. We had gone to Disney World so I could take my husband for Veterans Day weekend, and we visited the store when we first arrived, and I asked the gentleman if he could get me this belt in the black combo and the gold combo, because the black I wanted it to match my Birkin, and then the gold I wanted it to match my Evelyn 29, and I wanted it in the rose gold H. And this is about a little bit over 2¼ inches, just under 2½, just for size reference. If you wear like a size jean 12 or 14, the size that I would recommend that you get is going to be a 110 to a 115. A 115 is going to be if you have where they sit a little bit lower and you need a little bit more of a length. I would highly suggest a 115. This is a 110 for my size 12 jeans, but I wanted one that had a little bit more room, just so it was like a little bit looser. Because this is high, sometimes it kind of like digs in to the waist. So this one fits good, but I wanted a larger one. And we were going through all of the colors that they had there in the store, but unfortunately the thinner leather bands do not come in a larger size, like in the 150, anything above 90. So this is actually a men's size belt. I had to go over into the men's section in order to purchase this one. And that's when I realized that they were more of like the men's links, because at the Orlando store, they really weren't separated. They were just kind of like all together. And in the Austin store, they have like one side for the women's belts and one side for the men's. And in Orlando, they were all together. So this is, does it give me that? It's a 32 millimeter, just for size reference. And of course it is a reversible, and this is going to be in the size 115. And the colors are also another, like a neutral color. So of course they come in the bag. And the color is in the greasy tan. And here you can see where the sizing is. So this is a 115 since I wanted it a little larger. And then you've got, I believe, blue marine. So this is going to be blue marine, and then the greasy tan. So now I've got another one that has another neutral color, but that'll go well with the rose gold. So let's just quickly switch this out so you can see the color combo. But definitely wanted to share this if you are someone like me, my size, because I am a larger lady, and I wear a larger jean size. So just so you know, the thinner belts max is like 90. So you're gonna have to look into the men's sizing as far as for belts for your 110, 115 if you are size 12 or size 14. Okay, so that's how it looks with the greasy tan, and then the rose gold belt buckle, and it's got some wear and tear already. Where did I have it on? Pobrecita, I already forgot. Did I have it on the gray? Ay, Diosito Santo. Okay, here it is on the navy. So navy there with the blue marine and the rose gold. And it's still a nice deep color. It's not too royally, I don't think. I think it still has a very nice depth of a blue tone. Bien bonito, bien bonito. So a very nice combination to then add with the gray and then the blue. So there you'll see the, let's do that. So you kind of see the two together. Just so you can kind of see what they would look like with the rose gold. So this is actually a nice color combo. But again, hopefully that sizing will help if you are interested in purchasing a belt, but you're not sure what size. Highly recommend, if you are in the size 12, 14, look at the 110s and 115s, and then that should definitely help you with your sizing there. Now this one, just for price reference, was $480. And it's been, for me, we are allowed to wear jeans at work. It did come in this nice little receipt, kind of like a booklet for when they're mailed to you. And I've been able to get a good wear out of my belt, so they've actually been a good investment. But I am going to show you real quick that you are going to get some wear, because here's pretty much like that back belt loop. So for me, like I do have a little bit of the bending there, and then a little bit of color transfer, the rubbing on the jean, on the dark jean, just so you can tell. But just for your awareness. But other than that, I mean, I don't wear my shirts tucked in. I like them loose. So that doesn't really bother me at all, like one bit. But just so that you're aware, in case you do go for the lighter shades and you're wearing like a dark jean or a black jean, you might want to make sure that you're careful with that, especially if you're worried about like color transfer on a lighter shade belt when you do purchase one, because they do have some really beautiful colors. And this next item, I really wish that they would have a belt in this larger size, because I would have long gone bought that already. All right, so this next beauty here, since they didn't have any bags really to offer when we went to the store, I had already had my eye on this one on the Real site. I trust Real. I know a lot of people have like issues with them, but nobody's perfect. We all make mistakes. So to me, with any consignment store, there's always a possibility that somebody can make a mistake with authenticating. I do trust them, and I personally use them as my consignment store. I have a dedicated associate, a sales representative with the Real that actually comes to my house, and I lay everything out, and then she comes and she boxes it all up and ships it On certain items, I do get prices from her prior to make sure it would even be worth it for me consigning with them, just because of what my cost, right, what my gain would be with the consignment fees taken into consideration. But I love them, I trust them. So this item, I was already watching it it was on my radar. I was watching it through Karma as the prices would go down, and it had gone down 5%, 10%. And I said, I'm not gonna bite the bullet and buy it yet. I wanna see what I find in the Hermes store in Austin once I make my visit. And when we left, I was like, okay, let me just double check, since I didn't get anything that was a large amount, you know, as far as like any bags, anything like that. I went ahead, and when we left, I looked it up, and they had marked it down to an additional 15%. So my husband said, get it. If I were you, I would get it. And that's what you're gonna, you know, if that's your birthday gift to yourself, because he said, I'll get that for you. And I said, no. I said, because I want this, I'm treating myself to this particular item. So no ribbon, but that's fine. I've already inspected it and checked it, and of course the tag came on it, and I've already cut it off, but it comes in their real bag. And the item I have is the Hermes Clic 16 wallet in the Mauve Sylvestre color. And I have a few items already in this particular color, and I'm just obsessed with it. I am not much of a black handbag person. I have them in my collection, and they're classic, but they're not ones I gravitate to a lot. This color, because it's like a taupe mauve, this is my black. Like, that's the new black for me, is any type of a blush mauve tone. I am all for it. And this kind of fit the bill because of the fact that I wanted it for the size, and I wanted something to be light and carefree. And when I found it in this color and under the current retail price, this is in Chev leather, and the retail price on the Hermes sites, you'll see them starting at like $2,700 up to $2,900 for this particular bag. The Real had it listed for $2,600, and then with all of the discounts, I was able to purchase this for $22. So if this is an item that you're considering, I highly recommend that you purchase this pre-loved. This was listed in excellent condition. It only had a teeny tiny little hairline scratch. Now you'll see that there might be a few more scratches, and that's just because I was playing with it the other day when I was doing my original recording, because we are going to do a what fits in my bag, and I've got over 8 variations of how you can fit certain items in here. Because if you're here doing your research, you're just like me, and I want you to be able to see the different variations of what can fit inside. So if this is an item that you're considering, you'll be able to know if this is something that you can add to your collection if you feel that it's going to work for you. So first of all, you've got the beautiful little clasp here, and it's called a click because of the click of when you push down and then when you close it. And you have a very delicate H line, so it's very reminiscent of the you know, it's drawing on the Kelly bags on their padlock. So it's a very nice, simple clasp closure, nothing too detailed. So it's just got some very nice clean lines, and you have the beautiful color of the Hermes Sylvestre. And then here's the back. There is not a back pocket, but for size reference, you are looking at 6.3 inches long, 5.5 inches height, and then you've got like a like half an inch depth. And up here at the top, it is going to go a little bit wider, if you can see that. Okay, so the inside, it came with this nice little protective little covering, and then they included the little extra pouch because of the fact that these straps are removable. So if you want, you can take these off and then just keep it as a simple wallet in your bag, and you can always then carry the straps in here in case you just need to take this out and use it because you're gonna, let's say, leave for lunch and you don't want it to carry like a big bag or quick running around on the errand. And I wanted this for like the weekends, but also really to use this like in the office so that I can carry my tote, since I have to use my laptop bag, and then just carry the wallet, you know, some cards actually, and then fit my phone, so that this way I can just throw all of that easy with me and not have to hold anything in my hand. because when I do happen to go into the office, my building is in one side of the campus, and then the building where that has like the cafeteria is way on the other side of the campus, and I gotta walk. So every morning I'm walking over there to get breakfast, or then again in the afternoon, like in lunchtime. So this way it's something easy and light to carry. The strap drop is 22 inches long, just for reference, which is 56 centimeters. So you've got a 22-inch drop. I will do another, I'll insert another picture so that way you can see this drop length comparison to a wallet on a chain. Now that is going to be longer, but just so you can see that, and then also a Chanel mini. So this way you can just see how far down it drops, just so you can get a good visual. But the inside does have these two pockets here for your cards, and they are going to have to stand upright. They are not like horizontal. And then you have this one nice little back pocket here. Look, I already have cash in here from when I was filming the other day. So here's the pocket back here, and then you have another nice little thin pocket right there. But this bag was in excellent condition. I mean, it was excellent condition. So again, highly recommend that you look for these pre-loved, especially if you've already, you know, been purchasing other items, or if you are on your little Hermes purchase history to receive a quota bag, or let's say you're not, but you appreciate the craftsmanship and the detail and the colors, the color saturation of the leathers, and you're like me and you're just looking for, I want a good deal, right? Because I want to be able to save money on certain things so that I can spend money on others. And this was one of those items. But I actually love the fact that it's nice and roomy. Here's the tag. So this is what they had listed it for the 26, and then of course again I was able to purchase this at 2200, sorry. But I have seen them listed around in that price range of like $2,000, $2,100, 22. Highly recommend that you just watch them if there's a certain color that you like. The other day actually I saw that they had listed one, I want to say it was the real, and it was in a beautiful Italian color with rose gold. Oh yeah, I was like, oh. But no, Laurita, no. I have to be good, and I'm gonna get my use out of this one first before I consider, you know, getting another one. But let's do some playing around with this bag, so this way you can see what'll fit inside. I've got different items that we are going to use to see what all fits in here, and I've got some different accessories like leather accessories, wallet sizes, coin case, just so you can get an idea of what'll fit with a pair of sunglasses and readers, because you know, once you get over 40, my eyesight was 20/21, but now to read menus I need readers. So when I am considering purchasing like a mini bag, that is how I judge whether it's going to work for me, is if it can at least fit my readers. Sunglasses, I can always hang them like off of my shirt or something, but if it can fit both, that's a bonus. But it needs to at least fit my readers and the essentials, so this way you can see and what can actually fit within this width, within like the depth and the interior of the bag, and to what you can carry. So let's go ahead and I'm gonna take you up close so we can see the inside and how you can fit some of your items in here. So let's get to playing with this cutie patootie and see at least a minimum of 8 variations. I think I have like about 10, but let's get into that. So let's take a few moments so that way we can play with this beautiful Hermes Clic 16 wallet. And I've got 22 items that we are going to be having different options. We've got over at least 8 of variations of how these items can fit. You've got a pen, we've got a few wallets, we have a few like little necessities as far as like lip colors, things like that. And we're going to be playing with the variations, especially fitting in sunglasses, and then of course readers, depending on everybody's different lifestyle. So I wanted to do this. I've already played with it prior to filming, so I know what fits, and I'm going to be able to show you that variation, because I appreciate people who are doing the research. It kind of drives me crazy when a lot of people say, oh, well, let's fit and let's see, does this fit? No, you're here, you're doing your research, and I've already done a lot of the playing around, so I'm going to take you up close so you can see that. Let's get started, amigos. Vámonos a jugar. Okay, as you can see, we have all these different items. We've got the key clay, which I have my key fob inside, just so you can see. So that fits in here. So I'm going to play with that in case you don't want to take it out of the key clay. And then we've got the Chanel accessories pouch. I've got a Chanel card case, the LV coin pouch. I've got a Calvi card holder from Hermes. We have an LV Prant card case. I'm going to use a cell phone cover since I'm filming right now on my cell. I have a Chanel lippy. We have some hand sani. I've got some bills I'm going to put in there. I've got a full-size little travel perfume from Siage. We're going to use a Dior lippy as well. And I've also can play with, if I can reach and get it, we've got another LV card case. So this way, in case you do have all of the cards filled in there, but pretty much I never overstuff it, so at least you can get an idea of what this will fit inside. I've got my readers, so I'm going to also play with these in there because for me that is a must. And then we're going to try an option also fitting in some sunglasses. These are just the Tiffany sunglasses with the Roman numerals. I got those on vacation in St. Thomas. And so pretty much that's what we've got. And then I've just got an extra little pill holder. And this is a must. This was a gift that a good sister in Christ gave to me. So you've got your little Salvation Army, little scissors, nail file, blade, a little hair tie, a clear one, some dental floss, another little pill container, a little small Erin perfume, mints. I always have to carry mints, and a little hair clip, as we say in Spanish, a little piochita, is what my husband teases me when I wear them. But we're going to play with these items so this way we can see how they all fit. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so here up close you can see the little click closure with the little H design here in the front, and you just push it down in order to open it. Now I've already got 8 cards in here. Sorry for the shadow. I've got the light on so this way you can at least see some of it better. But I've got 8 cards in here. You have the back pocket and then you have the front pocket. So we're going to put the cash in the back. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to first play with the cell phone case, and then we're going to do some options from there. As you can see too, here you have the Hermes Paris, made in France. So we're going to start with the cell phone option. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to fit this towards the front so this way everything can hit the back of that. And we're going to go ahead and play with the Calvi holder and the clay, then the cards, and let's do the Chanel lippy. And then we've got the cash in the back, and it should close without any problems. Okay, our next option, we're going to go ahead and keep the cell phone in here as if you were to use it, and then we're going to add the clay with the key fob, and we're going to do the hand sanitizer, the perfume, the lippy, the mints, and the pills. We can add my little pochita and in case you need that for emergencies. And we can even add in the floss if you want, or like if you use those dental flossers. I really love those. So this should be able to close as well. And it can, but it's going to be a little bit bulky, so you do have it. It's not stretched out, but it is at its width here. And then just coming out a little bit, but you can always adjust that, so it's okay on that side. But it does fit, so you could easily fit all these items in here with the cards and the cash in the back. So okay, so we're keeping the cell phone in here, and we're going to do the LV case, which I want to say, I think I did this one. So let's fit this one in here, and then we'll do the lippy and then the readers. And it fits fine. You still have some room to add more, and you're okay on this side. So I mean, it closes fine. So that's your other option with that one. Again, you've got the cell phone, the LV card, the lippy, and the glasses. So you could always fit in more cards within this zip around wallet. Okay, now for the next one, we are going to use the LV round coin case. Now I do have some coins in here, but you can always even end up putting some of these other little items that I'm going to drop in. So let's go ahead and put that in here. And then we're going to add in the hand sanitizer, the key, and also the pills, and then the hair clip and the lippies. So I'm going to take the key fob out, so we'll be able to throw that one in. The mints, let's throw that in. The perfume, the hair clip, and then we have let's do a lippy. And that closes fine as well. So you're still okay, you're not stretching it out. And it's still fine, and it closes. But this one is thin enough. This is thin enough to you can throw that in, and then your little hair tie. So that is easy to fit in as well, and still close nicely. So that's actually adding in a few more items there. Okay, our next option is I'm going to put everything in the little case. So I have my mints. These are from my favorite restaurant here in San Antonio, Clip. I always have to have a mint with me in my bag because just it helps settle my stomach. So I always keep a mint in my mini pochette, or if I'm carrying one of these, I'll do that. Let's see, this might even fit there. So we've got everything here in this pouch that we need. And we've got the cell phone case, and we have this in here, and it's going to be a little snug, but it should still close. It closes nicely, but you do still have this part here that's a little coming out. So let's take out the cell phone case, and we'll just leave this piece in here. We do have one lipstick in there, and let's fit a pin. And the key fob is already in here, so we're good. So that easily closes without any problems. So that's a nice fit there with just that. Here it is with the readers. Let's see how that fits in here, if we can get it to close appropriately. Let me push these down. Your cards are going to be vertical, standing, and it does close, even if you were to put a thin pair of readers in here. And you can always just push these in. I mean, if that doesn't bother you, it doesn't bother you, as long as it fits everything in here. So other than that, everything fits nicely because we have everything in there. We could even probably fit it better with the pin, and maybe fitting it there. It probably sits better, so you don't have anything coming out. That sits better having the key fob outside. Okay, next one we're going to use is the LV Empreinte card case. So that fits in here. Need to have my keys in order to drive. We'll throw in the pin. That's a Lily Pulitzer pin, by the way. The Chanel lippy. We'll throw in the perfume and the pills and mints. A little hair clip and my tool. And we could even throw in the floss if you wanted to, and that folds nicely. So we've got all of those items in here as well with your cards and your cash. So I wanted to just give you an idea of as far as size. Here's the mini pochette. It's too bulky, in my opinion. Can it fit inside? Yes, it can. But if you close it, you're gonna have these sides coming out pretty much. But it can fit, especially if it's not overstuffed. You can fit the mini pochette in there. I mean, there's still a little bit of room. A lippy, and then like a pin, and let's see, the key. It still closes. So for sure, if you wanted to, that could also be your other catch-all. If you use it like a catch-all, such as myself, you could very well fit that in there if you wanted to. I don't have too much in here as I took everything out. But see, I have more mints, and I have another lip in here. Can you believe I still have like fishing licenses from when we went to Rockport? But these could easily fit in there, and then you have less in your bag. But this can definitely fit in as well. All right, our next option, we are going to use the sunglasses so we can see how these fit in here. So I am going to go ahead and put those here. Add in the key fob, the Dior lippy. We can even put the pen in, and the hand sanitizer. And you just kind of have to strategically lay them in there, especially because of how these sunglasses are. But it does close. So see how we have the key fob, the lippy, the sanitizer, your cards, cash, and the sunglasses. And this does close. Very easy. Could probably even fit this one in here. Probably. I'm sure by adjusting, this is small enough if you wanted to fit that in here as well. And then that'll close. Okay, here we have the Chanel card case, a pin. We're going to do the Chanel lippy, that's nice and thin. We're going to throw in the mints. We have the key fob. Let's throw in the Sillage perfume. Let's put in also our little pill case because it's small enough. Our tool, hair clip, and perfume. That closes nicely. Could we add in the readers? Most likely. Yep, sure can. Absolutely perfect. You could even, if you needed to, if for some reason you needed to, side by side, there you go. It closes. But that would pretty much be it, or like that one thin Chanel lippy. But other than that, everything fits nicely in here. See, that'll close perfectly. Let's do that one. You could easily put that back there and have room for a lippy probably. And you're good. Just essentials. So let's do an extra one for kicks and giggles. I went ahead and just used the Dior lippy. I have my readers, right, because they're a necessity, and then the sunglasses, and then the key fob with the cash and the cards. So let's go ahead and get this to close. Push these down, make sure that they fit okay. And it does. And I can always just tuck these in, and we are ready to roll. So definitely, this is one to consider. And you can even do the perfume, the mints, and the hair tie, and the little hair clip, and just those loose without a cell phone case, but it will definitely fit. And they're meant to be worn, meant to be used. That's what I'm excited about it. I mean, this was in great condition. Even though it didn't have the stickers on it, it just had a few scratches, and that's probably for me just messing with it right now. But there was very, very little scratching on this when I received it, so that's just going to be normal. But those are the beauty marks. Those are the beauty marks of us using our beautiful leather goods from Hermes. So hopefully this helps. Here's one more just so that you can see. I have the Chanel card case, the thin Chanel lippy. I have the pen in there, and then the full-size bottle of your pills. This I found at a boutique in Bernie. I love that, going out to Bernie to hit the little boutiques out there. So I found that there. So I have one with Chanel and one with LV. So this also can fit and close nicely. Just tucking that in. So if y'all can see this, here is your strap drop between a Chanel Mini and the Hermes Clic 16. So they are almost about the same. As you can see, and my outfit of the day, of course, is just these Mi Golondrina shirts. I live in them. These are like a Mexican shirt that they are made in, I believe, Oaxaca. And I live in them here in Texas. But here's how you can see it laying. So here's pretty much like my waistline right there. So it just sits right above. But it's nice and light. So, and I've got a large chest, so this way you can see how it fits on my body frame for size 12, and a larger like chest size. But I think it's just perfect, very nice and light. I want you to see, here is a Chanel wallet on a chain, and look how much higher the Hermes Clic 16 sits. The 16, again, wallet is a 22-inch drop, so your wallet on a chain from Chanel is a much longer drop. So that's the comparison for you. So that's a good, well, like 4 inches probably. Here is the Hermes Mini Evelyn 16. This is one of the ones that I was offered in Orlando, Florida. So if you can see here, almost just about the same strap drop, because this little Mini Evelyn does sit high on the waist as well when I use her crossbody. If I wanted to put like a lippy, that fits in here. I can actually put 2. Y'all know those are my favorites. Again, I can put the glasses in there as well. If I wanted to put a pen, I could. That can all fit in here, and it'll still close. Yep. So it works. Amigos, thank you so much for spending a few minutes of your day with me to watch this video, and hoping that this is something that helped you if you are considering the Hermes Clic 16 wallet. I hope that our time together in playing to see what fits in the bag helped you in determining if this is something that will work and something that you can add into your collection. Don't forget to like and consider subscribing and being a part of the Camo Chica family, because I love to share product reviews, and I will be uploading something soon for military discounts as well. But I do have a few other unboxings and reveals for you that I am going to be working on. So those will be coming soon. So I hope to see you back. Have a wonderful day. Thanks, amigos. Hasta luego. Bye-bye.